to the Zeph Show. Today we are going to be making sweet and spicy barbecue ribs to celebrate President's Day. And so the ingredients for barbecue sweet and spicy barbecue ribs are 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. Also, so we've already marinated our spare ribs. And so now, so there was 2 ingredients which we missed, which was 1/4 cup of brown sugar and half a tablespoon of salt. Into this baking pan, we've added 2.5 cups of chicken broth and 2.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This has been marinated for 1 hour. So now we are going to take our ribs and put it onto our cooking pan, and then cover my barbecue ribs with aluminum foil. So we're gonna cover it with one covering this way, and then one on top so that it doesn't drip. So I've tightly sealed our barbecue ribs so that it doesn't steam the oven. And so I'm gonna get a little bit of help to take these ribs into the oven at 250 degrees for 3 hours. Okay. So now it's gonna cook in the oven at 250 degrees for 3 hours. So after it's cooked for 3 hours, we're gonna take only the ribs and put it under the broiler for 5 minutes. After that, we're gonna use the remaining chicken broth and apple cider mixed together, and 2 cups of barbecue sauce. And we're going to put it into a bowl, heat it up, and then we're going to put it over our barbecue ribs and serve. See you in 3 hours. So now the wings have been cooked for 3 hours, and they're nice and juicy. So next we are going to put this in the oven under the broiler. Right under the broiler for 5 minutes. So now while our barbecue ribs are under the broiler, we are going to be putting 2 cups of barbecue sauce into our pot, our pan. Okay. So now we have the rest of our stock and 2 cups of barbecue sauce, and so we're gonna wait till it thickens enough. So we can create a sauce that coats the ribs. Okay, so just to go over this, to start, we put brown sugar and spices over our ribs. Then after that, we bake the ribs in a stock bath with a little bit of vinegar into the oven at 250 degrees for 3 hours. After that, we took out our ribs and we put it in the broiler for 5 to 7 minutes. And while that was happening, we used the rest of our stock and 2 cups of barbecue sauce, and we boiled the sauce and thickened it. Then so now we are going to take our ribs and we are going to put it into the barbecue sauce and coat it with barbecue sauce. And then serve. Okay, so now, so we are going to serve some to Zachary. Go ahead.
What a tasty thing.
Okay, so please cook this recipe for your family. It's a great recipe. Like my videos on Facebook and also like my videos on YouTube. Subscribe to me on YouTube and you can also follow me on Instagram. Bon